Give me 90 days and I'll make you completely unrecognizable. If you follow this very simple formula, I promise your entire life can transform in only 90 days. How do I know? Because not only have I done this myself and completely transformed my life, I went from without a job, completely lost in my life, to running a company and eventually scaling that from 4 million to 12 million. And then a year later going on to be president of 10X Health, all from following this formula. This gave me focus and energy and mental clarity. It helped improve my physique, my confidence. It helped me start to connect with other people and become more social. It put me in a position where I was open to learning and absorbing information. This changed my life, and I've gone on to utilize this exact same protocol to help thousands of people change their lives, maybe millions at this point. Okay? Guys, if you want to change your whole life and you want to join my program right away, just click the link in my bio. We'll set up a customized program for you so that you can change your whole life. Let's get right into it. First thing that I want you to do is write down, what is your 1 year goal personally, professionally, financially, right? So, hey, I want to be 190 pounds with a six pack. That's a personal goal. Professionally, I want to make $500K a year and be a sales manager. That's your professional goal. And then your financial goal would be like, hey, I want to invest 100K in crypto and buy an Audemars and get a Porsche GT3. Great. Now that we have those goals, we need to break those down into 90-day sprint plans per quarter. What actions do we have to take in order to substantiate and move forward those goals? We're going to then calendar those actions, right? So if it's a personal goal, if it's like, hey, I want to get in great shape, 190 pounds with a six pack, what am I going to need to do? Well, I'm going to need to wake up early and work out every single day. I'm going to need to eat a certain way every single day. I'm going to need to take care of my body. So I'm going to calendar those habits right in. If I want to improve my mind, then I'm going to have to try and meditate and read a page in a book every morning. Boom. I'm just going to calendar those things right in my calendar. And then let's say I wanted to learn a new skill or become proficient in Spanish. Then I'm going to have to set aside time each week in my calendar to do those things. I'm literally just following a Google Calendar to a T. Literally, my bedtime, my entire morning routine, every single thing I need to do, all my meetings, and then where I need to spend time learning, researching, implementing things so that I can achieve my goals in this 90-day sprint plan. Okay? Now, after you get those goals and you break it down into a 90-day sprint plan, you calendar these habits, I want you to look at what are you doing tomorrow morning. Get a whiteboard or a journal and write down exactly what time you wake up and every single thing you do until you start working. If you're going right to your phone, to TikTok and Instagram, your mind's already messed. You're never going to have the focus, energy, mental clarity that you're going to need to be able to substantiate those goals. Alleviate the phone. You have to prime your mind in the morning every single day with something like prayer, meditation, reading a page in a Stoic or motivating book. You have to put your mind in a position to be able to handle all the shit that comes at you for the entire day. Either your life is going to run you or you run your life. And right now, most of you are letting life run you. So it's time to start running your life by preparing for the events that are going to exist throughout the day. Okay? Write this down. See exactly what you do, how much time you waste on the phone, how much time you waste going to the bathroom. And then I want you to write down tomorrow night what an optimal morning routine would be. If you were Tony Stark, Iron Man, what exactly would you be doing? Okay? You are not going to go from where you are today to Tony Stark, Iron Man tomorrow, right? You're not going to go from a 9 a.m. wake up to a 5 a.m. wake up with a 15-step morning routine and think that you can sustain this. Maybe 1 out of 100 of you can actually do that. Most of you are going to need to make small, sustainable changes to your routine, adding 2 or 3 little habits, bumping your wake up time back by an hour or 30 minutes. We want to be sustainable because most of you have tried to change your life already, and I know what happens. You do this for 3 days, for 5 days, for 3 weeks, and it's not sustainable, so you quit. That's the issue. We need to create a plan in this sprint plan that you can sustain for 90 days. And then you need to be able to sustain this forever. If you can do it for 90 days, you can do it forever. Okay? And guys, I don't want to hear the excuses of, oh, but I'm traveling, or, oh, but I just had a baby, or we just got a new dog, or it doesn't matter. So what's going to happen when life happens? You're just going to slack on your routine and then life's going to run you again and you're going to substantiate the same cycle of mediocrity? No. When shit gets hard, you do it. When life gets busy, you do this. Okay? So now that we have what your current morning routine is and what your optimal morning routine is, let's start adding things in little by little, habit stacking, just like it says in Atomic Habits. Okay? Now that you have this plan, you need to understand something. This isn't like a 5-day a week or a once in a while or when I feel like it or, oh, I did pretty good. No. Pretty good, quite frankly, is ass. This is a 7-day a week plan. 7-day a week. You're going to follow the same wake up time, the exact same morning routine in the same order. And since a lot of you can't do this, you're going to need to set up stations. Okay? So like if you're going to take your supplements and electrolytes in the morning, you just need to make it to the kitchen counter and prepare those the night before. Your morning routine is only going to be as good as your nightly preparation the night before. Got it? So prepare. Put the supplements on the counter. Put the electrolytes on the counter. Lay your clothes out for the gym the next morning. Put the book right on the coffee table. Prepare yourself for the meditation. Have a place where you get into prayer. Okay? Now that you start to sustain this routine and you do it 7 days a week, you're going to get to a point after about 3 weeks where you're like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Maybe I could like take a break. Maybe I could like take it a little bit easier. And your mind's going to tell you, take it easy. You're doing good. Don't listen to your mind. You need to understand this thing. Your mind has talked you out of doing the hard work your entire life. That's why you are just living in the middle of them all. That's why you're not in the position of greatness that you want to be in, because you negotiate with your mind. If you are physically capable of taking the action, if you are not a paraplegic, you can get your ass out of bed. You can read that page in a book. You can meditate. You can pray. You can go to the gym. You can eat healthy. Those choices are within your control. A lot of the issue is that many of you focus on what is outside of your control, or you let your feelings dictate your actions. This is the major key of the entire video. The number one thing I need you all to understand is that your emotions are running your life. Your feelings dictate your actions. The moment you stop letting your feelings dictate your actions is the moment that you are going to start to build a human being that is unstoppable. Okay? Do not negotiate with your mind. Build yourself. I also want you to know this, that your mind lies to you. It always wants you to seek comfort and take it easy. You are not who you think you are. You are what you do every single day. That's how you build your identity. Your worth, your self-worth is not based off of how much money you make. It's not based off what car you drive or what you look like. It's based upon the work that you do each and every day when nobody's looking to build you. Understand that. Guys, you could literally get anything you want in this life when you build your confidence, when you have more focus and mental clarity and resilience. And you don't build this by reading books or watching my YouTube. I need you to take action after watching this YouTube. Get the whiteboard, write down your routine. Go get a notebook, write down your 1-year personal, professional, financial goals. Break that down, like I said, into a 90-day sprint plan. And then calendar the habits and actions every day and every week that will help you get to where you want to get. And I do not care how you feel. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're traveling. I don't care what's going on in your life. If you do every single thing you set out to do without fail for 90 days, your whole life will change. Many of you don't know what that looks like. Many of you will set goals, but you're like, hey, wait, what's the action plan? What are the habits? How do I break this down? That's where you click the link to work with me, and I will help create a custom program to help you achieve your goals. Guys, I hope this was helpful. Please comment below and let me know if any of you implement this, what results you see. And for those of you that want to just rapidly transform your life right away, click the link and you can work with me.